welcome to the St Kilda and Bayside report covering winter 2014. I'm Gary Peer.
I'm Jeremy Rosens. Covering winter. This is a new concept, Gary.
Why is
it must be a new concept for you, covering winter, because you haven't even been here during winter, have you?
I have. I've sort of, checked in every now and then, but I have had a little bit of a holiday.
I think emailing is not quite checking in to the extent that you'd want it to be. Checking in would be putting the key in the door, opening it up, saying how is everybody, closing the door, and then that's a check-in.
To work at the dynamic rate I do all year round, I need to keep myself recharged, Mr. Rosens.
Indeed you do. And you look very recharged.
That's the
As
best
the viewers would be able to tell
They
me.
would be able to tell. Have you got anything to contribute today other than what you're talking about my holiday?
No.
Because I think there's lots to tell the viewers.
There is.
What's going on? Last month, thereabouts, we were in a property situated in Blenheim Street, I think, in St Kilda East.
We were.
Tell us
Number
about
34 Blenheim Street.
Yeah, let's bring it up on the screen and talk about that one, because we were in the garden there, having a lovely time. It was like a little garden party, wasn't it?
It was delightful.
And tell us what happened at the auction there, Mr.
Well, I can tell you what
Rosens.
happened. It sold. That's what happened.
That's always good, isn't it?
There was some bidding. There was an auctioneer.
Yep.
Hands went in the air.
Yep.
Prices were screamed out.
Yep.
And we sold it. And we sold it for an undisclosed amount, Gary, so I'm not in a position to tell you, other than to say it was well in excess of our quoted range.
Now, if you're looking for something with security, with natural light, with space, that's funky and in an awesome location, you can just come and join us right here in Fitzroy Street, St Kilda. Tell us about this property, Jeremy, because I am in love with this home.
Unit number 35 at 167 Fitzroy Street. You could not ask for a better position than Fitzroy Street.
Now, the price guide that we've suggesting to the public here,
5 to 560.
That's a very, very attractive
Very
price range.
reasonable. This place is sensational.
Talk us
From
through
the
it.
moment you step inside, this place is uber cool.
Yep.
It's got everything that opens and
Uber
shuts.
cool.
Yeah, you like that one?
I love it.
Yeah, I've been reading
I
a few
used
books
it
whilst you were away,
I think
Gary.
I used it last edition, and you had a go at me. But you can take it. Go on. You can. It's not. It's not
you can't
exclusive.
beat them, be them.
I haven't patented it. Go on. Tell us more about Fitzroy Street.
Anyway, a little bit more about Unit 35. This is a dual level.
Yes.
Which is double story, for those that don't know what dual level means. 2 bedroom.
Yes.
With a little study nook.
Yep.
2 bathrooms.
Yep.
Separate laundry. The most stunning views over Fitzroy Street, over the parks behind us, and of course you can get city views from your master bedroom. There are also 2 terraces.
Yes.
Storage, underground,
Yep.
undercover, security parking. This place ticks every single box, and I've got to say, sitting here, it's absolutely stunning.
Sweeping views. Now it is high up. And that is one of the great, I think, strengths and benefits of this property.
Because you don't get those views from ground floor, Gary.
If you want privacy and security and space, this is a beauty. We can recommend it. But we have other fish to fry as well. Tell us what the auction date and time is of this one, please.
That is a very good question. We will probably be showing a picture of the property right now on the screen, and I can tell you that on the 2nd of August at 10:30, Gary, you will be standing somewhere either out the front.
And I'll be in here, mate.
You'll be in here. You're going to do it inside. Good on you.
I love it in here. Yeah, I'm going to be in here.
That's because you're weak.
Be here and see it. It's because I understand. But you're still young.
You don't like the winter. You don't like the
still
cold.
young. What else have you got to tell us about, Mr.
Well,
Rhodes?
I think we should probably talk a little bit about some of the sales that were made just post-winter.
Okay.
Because we reviewed a couple of properties last time this was aired.
And viewers will want to know what happened.
Yes, one of them was 7 at 18 Chapel Street, right in the heart, just up the road from the Dick Whittington Hotel.
Love
Very
the Dick
good Palmer there.
Yep.
Very good pot and a Palmer there. We ended up, well, sadly we passed that in at auction, but Gary, I'm pleased to report within about...
Happy ending?
Happy ending.
Yes.
Had a reserve price of $479.
Yep.
Gary, you
Go
silly
on.
boy. $479,000 sold for that exact asking price within 5 days of the auction, Gary.
It's a beautiful
That's
thing.
a good story.
That is a good story.
That is a good story.
And
And you're probably showing photos of that right now. We also went down to 2 at 9 Meadow Street in East St Kilda. Nikki Janover and Shelley Jacobson. I was lucky enough to do the auction there, and that one sold. Again, a great result, $450,000. That was sold to an investor.
Yep.
From an investor to an investor. Great apartment right in the heart of Meadow Street in East St Kilda.
The investors are out there, and I know we've sold a number of properties in that block before, and many of them have been in that sort of low fours. I think that's probably up there in terms of the best sales.
One of the best.
And that's just a sign of the times, isn't it? It's a market that still is showing strength and growth. What else is cooking in the kitchen?
Well, Gary, we've got a busy August coming up because July has been pulled apart a little bit by school holidays.
Yes,
so
it has.
it's been a bit slow. There hasn't been a lot of offerings, but everything that has been brought to the market, I'm pleased to report, has been sold.
Yeah.
Numbers and inspections are well and truly up. The averages are lifting.
Yep.
We're probably up from the doom and gloom times, which were
Couple of
probably
years ago.
7 of 8, 7
Yep.
and 8 per inspection or per weekend.
Yep.
We're now up to somewhere between 13 and 14, which is, they're really big statistics.
13 and
Gary.
14 people or groups of people?
That is groups of people
So that
per
means-
Saturday, Sunday inspection.
Okay, each day or over the 2 days?
Overall.
So we're talking about getting around 30 people, thereabouts, to a open for inspection over a weekend. Would that be about right? About 14?
No, Gary. For the uninitiated here, which
Well,
clearly
come in
Gary's
twos,
been away.
sometimes threes,
Well, let's
sometimes
just
one.
talk about the fact that 13
Yeah.
individual registered buyers have walked
Yep.
through the door,
Okay. Over a weekend.
combined Saturday and Sunday. So
Yep.
over a 3-week period, Gary,
And they're
do
all
the
single
maths.
people by themselves,
Not
right?
always. They do come in pairs, but we only
right.
register one because only one of them is going to buy it.
But if the average is 2 people, you're talking 20 to 30 people over a
Okay.
weekend. We've done with the semantics.
Okay, Gary.
Tell us what else is happening out there.
Well, you've thrown me a little bit, Gary. You've upset me as well. But last
doing
weekend,
my
or
job.
maybe 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
at 183 Westbury Street,
Yep.
nice little quaint one-bedroom in Westbury Street, moments from the cafe lifestyle.
Yes.
That one sold under heavy competition, had a reserve of 270,
Yep.
sold for $301,500. A superb result for an unrenovated, original ground floor, one-bedroom apartment.
Now, I guess if you're out there looking, at something to start off with, that's the sort of thing, isn't it?
Great
That's
entry
out
level.
there. A
Yeah.
great opportunity.
Absolutely.
Around 300,000 gets you into the market, and some people might think that's a lot of money. It is, but it doesn't look like it's getting any cheaper. So
It's
certainly,
not.
it's a good start, and the investors are well and truly back. You got something coming up? that you
I
want to tell us
do.
about?
Other than this
one,
fabulous
yeah.
place in Fitzroy Street, just down the road in Queens Road, Gary.
Yep.
We're going to go down to number 55, Unit 516, beautiful high-rise again.
Unit 516 at
516
55.
at 55 Queens Road.
Now that's the one with the incredible view and those big windows over the golf course.
This
Is that
has
one?
the old mansion at the front, and
Yes.
then they've built this beautiful-looking, architecturally designed,
Edgy.
sort of, well, it's
Uber
actually
cool.
circular. It is uber cool. It is edgy. And that one's going to be for sale for around that 670 to 730. Beautiful views over Albert Park. And if
Yep.
you love car racing, buy this apartment. And then you can probably have your friends over and you could charge them $50 a head.
Best seat in the house. You could
Best
make a
seat in the
business out of
house.
it, couldn't you?
Absolutely superb. So that's for sale. That's coming up again. Photos across the screen. 26th of July at 2:30. I'll be doing that auction. Looking forward to it. But along with that, Gary, again, that team of Shelley Jacobson and Nikki Janover,
Yep.
they're going to be selling the most superb apartment at 41 Wilgar Street.
Yes.
This is 70s chic.
70s chic. I was
Three
I was
bedrooms.
pretty chic in the 70s myself.
You,
so I
well, I was
understand. I can relate
born
to it.
in the 70s, so I can imagine.
I was living
you
in the
would-
70s.
You would have had big sideburns, long
Yeah.
flowing
Oh, yeah.
hair.
Had the white suit on.
Yeah, white suit,
Oh
flared.
yeah. Oh yeah, with a finger up in the air.
Oh,
no worries.
wow. Johnny Travolta.
Please
eat your
continue.
heart out.
Please continue.
Again, you've thrown me. This is unbelievable. It always becomes about you and your bad fashion sense, this show. It's unbelievable. Anyway, 41 Wilgar Street. This is a huge apartment with a big courtyard. Now, they're going to be suggesting a price again. Photos across the screen at 610 to 670. That one's going to auction on the 27th of July. And I think with Leo Samuel, because I'll be off duty that day, which we'll
Okay.
talk about in just a moment's time, where I'll be. It's not that exciting. But the 27th of July, unit number 1 at 41A, Wilgar Street in St Kilda East. A beautiful,
That's a
huge
great street.
apartment.
We'll just about turn that whole street over.
We're trying,
and,
one by one.
It is a fantastic address, a lovely street.
Now, we did talk about last episode a property in Meredith Street. I'm
Yep.
pleased to report that is now officially very much on the market. You can check it out on the website. You can go and have a look on the weekend.
No,
7A.
did we talk about that being sold? Or
No,
the
we
one being
talked about
replaced, or both?
7B being sold,
Yeah,
and that 7A was in the pipeline.
Yep,
But I've
now
now
it's
got
up.
more detail because it's up
listed, it's
and
official.
running. It's listed. It's going to auction on the 9th of August.
Yep.
In the wee hours of the morning at 10:30 a.m., which is my favourite time slot.
Very good.
880 to 960. And again, we've got photos. Again, we're going to be open on the weekend, and we'd love to see the buyers out in force because that is a great townhouse.
Buy that one in August, settle later in the year, and enjoy your summer and spring Bayside living in Elwood. Does it get any better than that?
Yeah, well, it might, but I doubt it
Yeah.
because Fitzroy Street's probably just as cool. What's
It
your
is.
favourite place to eat here? I've been to a couple of restaurants down here with you.
Yeah, I don't mind the
Chinese downstairs, Mahjong or
very
Mahjong,
good.
whatever you want to call it.
Mahjong is fantastic, and Destasio is a very lovely establishment.
Especially when you get those lunchtime specials. You like those because it's just a little bit,
like a bit of a
cheaper
special.
than normal.
Don't mind that
There's
at
a
all.
lot of good restaurants in Fitzroy Street, and you're right in the heart of it.
The old
right
Leo
here.
Spaghetti Bar.
That's
It's
still
been here for
around?
long, I think so.
Yeah, the Gatwick
Yeah.
Hotel. You can
Yes.
buy a few things there. I'm not sure whether you'll
I'm
eat
not
them.
sure it'll be food
anyway.
But yeah.
You'd be lucky to survive a little couple of days in the Gatwick Hotel.
The weather's cold, but the market is certainly very, very alive, kicking and warm, if not hot, because the buyers are out there, the clearance rates are good, we're getting 70 to 80% most weekends. We've had a few
I think we're
higher
getting a
than
little
that.
bit more than that, Gary,
we have.
of late.
We have.
Starting to heat up too, with a lot of listings coming through for the springtime. So if you're considering a spring sale, I know it seems like we're right in the middle of winter now, but we are now booking dates for spring. Get in early.
We've got September bookings, October, I think we've even got a November one in now.
We do.
So if you are wanting to sell this year, that's the most sensible thing that's come out of your mouth this session.
Well, thank you, Gary.
It's a pleasure. Is that a compliment? Not sure. Then
it's a Gary Peer compliment.
Then get in, because if you want to sell this year, 2014, the
time is running out.
Yeah, the calendar
Bizarrely.
needs to be analysed, doesn't it?
It does. It needs to be closely checked, cross-checked, double-checked, triple-checked with your agent of choice, which should be Gary Peer and Associates,
now
just down the road.
You threw a little teaser, you're going away on a holiday.
No, I'm not going away on holiday, because I, unlike you, believe that when my feet are on the ground, that's when I do my best work with the troops in the trenches. But on the 27th of July, I talk about this just about every time, because I'm a very proud dad, but it's my son whose team I am part of the coaching panel.
You are.
The Ajax Under-8 Comets are playing off in the Lightning Premiership, Gary. We have gone through the season with one game left, undefeated. And on the 27th of July, we don the special grand final jersey, and we play for the big trophy.
Well, good luck. Good luck to young Mr. Rosens.
Yes, Mr. Ryder Rosens.
Mr. Ryder Rosens. Let's hope that he's riding high on the shoulder of his teammates, having kicked the winning goal for the team that you're coaching. And you must be a good coach, so I'll give you that.
We do all right.
So good luck to him. That is a wrap for this edition, this St Kilda and Bayside edition. Plenty happening and plenty coming up, and we will continue to keep you involved and informed. I'm Gary Peer.
I'm Jeremy Rosens. Pleasure having you watching. See you next time.